Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today, let me introduce you to another new gadget in my kitchen, that is the Solara electric pressure cooker. So this is my Solara Magic Pot electric pressure cooker. And first let me tell you what all were in the box. We have this electric pressure cooker and this is the lid. We have a premium stainless steel inner pot. They have also given another glass lid so that you can cover the pot after cooking. We have a stainless steel rack, steamer rack, a measuring cup and a measuring spoon. Many of you might have already used electric pressure cookers and be quite familiar with them too. And they come with various brand names, Instapot and so many others we have. So this is from Solara. Basically, I would like to call it as an electric pressure cooker. Meaning, see, we have, especially Indian families, we have grown up with a pressure cooker all our lives, whether it is South Indian or North Indian, whether you make rice or dal or chana. We always used to using the pressure cooker and counting the whistles, 1 whistle, 2 whistles and so on. That's how our day begins. And this electric pressure cooker reduces the number of appliances in the sense you don't need a separate pressure cooker, a separate electric rice cooker, an induction cooker and so on. This one appliance does all the functions. This has got 17 preset functions and this is one solution to do all kinds of cooking. For example, you can use it as a rice cooker, you can use it as a steamer, you can saute. That is here when I say steamer, if you want to steam your idlis or doklas, you can use saute. Like whenever we make any sabjis, first we fry the onions and tomatoes and masala, we stir fry or saute them. You can do that too, you can stew, you can simmer, and most importantly you can pressure cook. It's a cake maker, also used as a yogurt maker and a slow cooker too. Wide variety of recipes. You can see the pictures here. You can make idlis, you can make pulaos or biryanis, different types of dal or chana masala or any other breakfast item like a vent pongal or upma, anything. All your cooking needs are managed by this one Solara electric pressure cooker. The advantages are it has got adjustable pressure and time settings and it is customized for Indian cuisine, which makes it very easy for us. There is a digital control panel and the display starts at lights. This lights up when you start to cook, and the inner pot, as I showed you, is made up of premium stainless steel and it has also got this smart lid. This has got a number of safety features, including the locking of the lid and it prevents overheating too, and most importantly easy maintenance, easy cleanup too. So with one pot you can make all. One more, on the reverse side of this or behind the panel you will find this condensation cup which collects any extra moisture or fluid. You just have to fit it here and you can remove it and clean it, put it back. A quick run of the do's and don'ts. Always place it on a level surface. Don't place it on top of your gas stove or anything, just place it on your countertop. Next, always see that this outside of this cooking pot and the bottom is wiped dry. There should be no water on this. Also, we should never put anything inside this cooker base. This should always be totally dry. Whatever cooking we do will be done only inside this pot. As I said, many of you might already be using such a electric pressure cooker or this Magic Cook. Some of you might have bought it and not yet figured out how to use it, so it might just be lying around like that till you figure out how to use it. Or if you are new to this appliance like me, you can join me in this journey of how to use this. I have been trying out various recipes over the past couple of days and I am going to share my experience with you so that it becomes easier for you. Along with this, we also get an instruction manual with your safety features and about what's inside the box, what are the different parts, a complete description about this preset functions, how to clean it, how to clean this gasket and the other condensation cup, how to fit the lid, and of course how to use it as a pressure cooker, or if you want to saute, or if you want to use it as a steam cooker, and what are the different timings and pressures involved. So everything is available here, plus of course your troubleshooting guide is also there. So I highly recommend that once you get this, you spend a little while going through this and familiarizing with yourself thoroughly with this. Also, they have provided a Magic Pot electric pressure cooker recipe booklet with a wide variety of both veg and non-veg recipes. We have some khichdi, dal, steamed vegetables, how to make brown rice, and also one or two non-veg recipes are also there for those who are interested. There is some butter chicken and mutton biryani and so on. So you can, this for you to help you to start making it. Of course, after that we can develop our own recipes and continue. Always remember, when you are using it as a pressure cooker, there must be water inside this inside pot. Now just to show you this panel, I have just kept only water now, and you can see these arrow markings here on the lid for closed and open, and align this arrow with the arrow on the rim. This is the lock to close and open, and just turn it around, it gets locked like that. When you want to open, again just press this and turn it this way. So clockwise or anti-clockwise, it gets locked firmly. And switch on the power and show you. See, as soon as you switch it on, you get the message as off. Now this is the dial knob. As you turn the dial knob, you will see the different preset functions. You can see the red light next to each function. This is for rice, next is for pongal or khichdi, next is dal or chana, next vegetables, this is for making soup or broth, multigrain, and for steaming. On the left you have here the function of pulao or biryani, then for eggs, poultry, meat or stew. This is the cake or bake function. This is the porridge function. If you don't want to use these preset functions, you can even set it at a manual mode and adjust the timing. For adjusting the timing, you just press this and turn this knob, so you can adjust the time. See, this shows 12 minutes. You can increase or decrease the time accordingly. Apart from this, you also have here yogurt, slow cooking, the pressure level you can adjust. Finally, keep warm or cancel. Cancel when you want to switch it off, and it automatically comes to the keep warm mode once the cooking is done. And here we have saute and delay start, adjust, and this is the start button. So whenever you set any preset mode, then you press the start button, cooking will start. Another very important thing, see, this is the pressure valve. We have two positions. This is the sealing and this is the venting. Sealing will help you to develop the pressure, and once the cooking is complete, the natural release, it will release from this venting position. Sometimes we do quick release also when steaming vegetables, cooking vegetables. That time we can press it and bring it to the venting position so that the steam is released. But one word of caution here, don't lean over, don't keep your face here where the steam comes out. It is very dangerous. So be very careful with that. Allow the steam to come down naturally and then open the cooker. You can either use the preset mode, or if you want to manually adjust the time, say I am cooking rice, I just want to cook it for only 5 minutes, then I just turn the knob like this to 5 minutes. And then I have to press start. Then you can see it shows here as on. Here you have two modes as low and high, and less, normal, and more. Now here you can see now that it has started, it is showing as preheating. Once it goes to the correct temperature and pressure, it comes to the cooking mode and then automatically to the keep warm mode. See, once it has attained that temperature, it has moved from preheating to cooking. So this was this is the timer icon, preheating icon, and now the pressure cooking icon has lit up. This means the pressure is fully developed. So we set it for 5 minutes. Your cooking time of 5 minutes only shows when it is pressure cooking, not the initial preheating time. So from this point onwards, the countdown for the timer will start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it will come to keep warm, when you can switch it off and then release the pressure. See, it has come down to 4. Now the cooking is completed. It is showing 0 and you heard the beep sound also, and you can see that it has now automatically come down to the keep warm function. So your product will, whatever your item will remain warm till the time you open it. If you want to switch it off, just press this cancel button. It is off. When you are making any rice or sambar, I suggest that you wait till the pressure gets released naturally. It might take you about 10 minutes. Just as in a regular pressure cooker, we don't immediately remove the weight valve, isn't it? We wait for it to die down on its own. But sometimes for vegetables, it's a good idea to release the pressure manually so that the vegetables don't get overcooked. Here, since I have only kept water, I want to show you how to release the pressure manually. We are not going to wait, but we are going to release it manually. For that, be careful. See, this is the steaming and on this side is the venting. So carefully the steam will release from here, so be very careful. When the steam has released thoroughly, the float valve will also go down, and now you can open the lid. Till such time you will not be able to open the lid. Carefully open the lid away from you, and you can use whatever you want. So this is the basic concept of how to operate this electric pressure cooker. We have seen the basic functions of this electric pressure cooker. Let us look at some very basic recipes as a beginner which you can start with. And it is festival time now, so let's start with a sweet. We will make vermicelli kheer, also known as Semiya Payasam. Before starting, always remember to wipe the outside and bottom of this pot and place it inside carefully. Switch on the power, and now we'll press the saute mode. So this is at a default of 30 minutes. So first I am adding a tablespoon of ghee in the pot. Next, press the start button. You can see the indicator has changed to on. Always keep all your ingredients ready so you can just add them one by one. Next, we'll add a few raisins to this. Now when the raisins have swollen like this, just remove them. I have a few cashew nuts. We'll saute them also. We'll fry them to a nice golden color. The cashews are done. We'll remove them also and keep it aside. We can add it finally for the garnishing. When it reaches its temperature, you get the message as hot. Now I have here half a cup of this vermicelli. I'll lightly roast that also. If you have roasted vermicelli, you can use roasted vermicelli directly. See, the vermicelli is also well roasted to a light reddish brown color. Now into this I am going to add 4 cups of milk and 1/4 cup of sugar. Just remove these from the sides. We'll give it a good stir. This is the inner portion of your lid with the gasket and bring everything in place. Now as usual, just turn it around, lock it, set this to sealing position, and now we'll keep it in the porridge setting. This is the porridge setting, and we'll set the time to 8 minutes. And press start. So you can hear the beep, and it has now automatically come to keep warm mode. Now allow the pressure to release naturally. It is in the sealing position. Just wait for about 5 or 6 minutes for the pressure to release naturally, and then we can open it. See, this is the pressure valve. When the pressure is full, it has come up. When the pressure is released, this pressure valve will go down. Then you know that the pressure has released completely and it is safe to open the lid. See, I have brought it to the venting position. The pressure has released completely. The pressure valve has also gone down. Now you will be able to open the lid. And it has come to keep warm also. The payasam or vermicelli kheer is perfectly done. Leave it at this consistency only because it will thicken on cooling. So let us leave it like this. Now adding a few strands of saffron for flavor and color too. Also some cardamom powder. These are our cashews and raisins which we fried at the beginning. Just add that. And perfect Semiya payasam ready to be served. Now I'll switch it off and we can take out the payasam into our serving bowl. See, this pot will be very hot, so be careful. So wasn't that easy? A lovely Semiya payasam made in your electric pressure cooker. You just had to switch it on the preset porridge mode, and that's it. You can take care of all your other work when you have preset it in the porridge mode, and come back when it's done and ready, when it is in the keep warm position. Next, we will make the ultimate comfort food for all of us Indians, whichever part of the world you may be in. That is a typical dal and a rice. Today I am making the South Indian style tomato pappu or tomato dal. So for that, again we'll switch it on, keep it in the saute position and wait for it to come to hot. Now add in 1 tablespoon of oil to the pot. Add some mustard seeds, cumin seeds, that is jeera, a small piece of ginger I have grated, and 1 green chilli chopped, king. Next add in 1 large onion chopped. Stir fry the onions till they become slightly translucent. I have taken 2 tomatoes, ripe red tomatoes, chop them also. Add it to this. Now if you want to add garlic, you can add along with the ginger and green chilli. I am not adding garlic today. I have just used onions, green chilli and ginger. Now stir the tomatoes also well. Add some turmeric powder. Salt to taste and some chili powder. Fry till the masalas are well blended with the tomatoes and onions also. 1/4 cup of tur dal or pigeon pea lentils which I have washed and kept ready. 1/4 cup of yellow moong dal. Add that also, it's also washed. Mix everything well together. Finally, I am adding in 1.5 cups of water to this. You can add 1.5 to 2 cups depending on the consistency you want. Now close the lid. Keep this pressure valve in the sealing position. Now we'll turn this knob to dal. See here, rice, khichdi, then third is dal. Dal, and now we'll press start. See, now the pressure is completed cooking. It has come to keep warm. We'll wait for the pressure to release normally, naturally, and then we can open the lid and see. It has come to keep warm position. We allowed the steam to be released naturally. So now change it to venting position. All the steam has been released. Now let's open it. See, the dal is so well cooked. We have added tur dal also and moong dal. Both are very well cooked. Now if you want your dal to be in a little more liquid consistency, you can add some more water to this. Or if you want to retain this consistency, that is also fine. Those are all individual tastes. I'm just adding a little bit more of water. Yeah, this should be perfect. Now to get the perfect taste for dal, I'm just going to add a little bit of ghee to it and top it with some freshly chopped coriander leaves. Your lovely home style tomato pappu or tomato dal is done and ready. Now we can take it out in a serving bowl. Have it with roti or with rice, whichever way you like it. As a final touch, I am just adding a teaspoon of lemon juice to this, so it will add to that tanginess of the dal. Lovely dal, serve it with some steaming hot rice, and it's a great comfort food. And the next item, I will make a simple Peas Pulao home style. So first we'll keep it on saute mode. Allow it to heat. Remember, whenever you select any option, immediately select start. Then it comes on, then it will come to heat when it reaches the temperature. Now hot, so I am adding some ghee to the pan. I have some cashew nuts here. First we'll fry that and drain and keep it aside. See, the cashew nuts are well browned. I'll drain it and keep it aside. Same ghee, here I have some dried onions which I made in the summer and kept. Or you can even finely slice onions if you want. And we'll fry this and keep, so we add as a garnish on top, really adds to the taste and appearance of the pulao. So fry this very well also. I think this is called barishta in Hindi. In some supermarkets I've seen it also readily available. You can dry it in summer and keep it in your freezer. Whenever you want, you can use it. So when they get fried nice and crisp, then you can remove it. Now it's done and ready. I'll remove this and keep this aside. If you don't have this, there's no problem. You can proceed with the rest of the recipe. But just today I'm showing you how I make it. Just add another spoon of ghee to the pan. We'll add our whole spices, bay leaf, 2 cardamoms, 2 to 3 pieces of cloves, and some cinnamon also. Here I have 2 to 3 green chilies which I have slit, and also 1 large onion I have sliced. stir fry all the saute it well. Next add in some salt. When the onions are lightly browned, this is some frozen green peas I have here. If you have fresh peas also you can add. About half a cup I have added. Mix everything well together. This is 1 cup of basmati rice I have washed and taken. Mix everything well together. Just fry the rice also in this ghee. Here I have measured out 1.5 cups of water for 1 cup of rice. Give everything a good mix. Next, lock it and keep it in the sealing position. Now we will cancel this and turn the dial till it comes to the pulao function. See, pulao or biryani, and then just press start. See, the cooking is complete now. It has come to keep warm. Now since it's a pulao, we don't want the rice to become mushy. So we will quick release this pressure. Carefully turn the vent pressure valve to the vent position. Now carefully open it away from you. See our steaming hot peas pulao. Just fluff it up. Nice separate grains. Now we can add these crispy fried onions which we did right at the beginning. See how crispy it is. And also add this fried cashew nuts. A few freshly chopped coriander leaves. See how separate the rice grains are. Now transfer it into your bowl. I have given this glass lid, so if you want to cover it and keep like this, you can do so. But I have transferred it into my serving bowl. Our lovely home style peas pulao is ready. I am adding a little more of these fried onions on top. Yes. Perfectly delicious peas pulao. Our delicious home style meal of peas pulao, tomato dal and Semiya Payasam, all made in our electric pressure cooker. Very simple and easy. Now we'll come to the cleaning part. Never immerse the base in water. Only remove the cook pot, allow it to cool well. Then you can wash it with some warm soapy water, and don't use any harsh scrubbers. I use only these silicone scrubbers for cleaning out the inner pot. It also very useful for cleaning your ceramic and glassware too, because it won't scratch the surface. I'll try to give you the link in the description box. Next, we can remove this gasket by pressing it and pulling it up like this. And you can also remove this gasket, wash and clean it, so that next time when you cook there will not be any food particles stuck to it. And wipe it dry with a clean cloth. When you store it, don't store with the lid fitted tight. Just store it like this so that it will air out well. Although the video has become slightly long, I have given you a completely comprehensive demo of using this Solara Magic Pot electric pressure cooker of 6 liters capacity. Now this is very useful especially for people who have less place on your countertop. You just need one appliance and you can do everything. Of course, don't attempt deep frying in it. You should never deep fry under pressure, then you will have a blast. So don't do that. And you can do everything else. You can do, as I shown you, you can make dal, sambar, rasam, rice, chana, and even all your dry sabjis, aloo fry, bindi, bangan, anything. You just have to formulate the recipes and continue in this electric pressure cooker. And also for people who are busy and they just want to leave something on and have a hot meal when they come back after 2 or 3 hours, then also you can use the delayed start option, and it will start after the required number of hours. That also you can do, and your food will be warm and ready for you. So I'll give you the link to the website, link to the technical support team, which is very helpful, so you can address your queries to them. Now there is a limited time festive offer for this Solara Magic Cook electric pressure cooker, and that we are getting it at a price of 6,999. You can use the coupon code GITA, G-I-T-A, to get a discount. I'll give you all the details in the description box. You can check out everything over there. So for all your meals in the day, breakfast you want to steam idlis, you want to make upma, you can do it. For lunch you want to make all these side dishes, as I said, you can do it. You can make desserts. As a tea time snack, if you want, you can steam doklas, you can make halwas, you can set yogurt in it. So they have a very good instruction manual. You can go through it, go through their recipe book. And in future videos, I will show you how we can cook 2 items together or even 3 items together in the pot method in this same electric pressure cooker, where you can save a lot of time. You can cook rice and dal or dal and vegetables and make a combo, so that you have 2 different items cooking together and your time is also reduced. So I really am very happy with my Diwali gift. Hope you enjoy yours too. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen. Wishing you all a very happy Deepavali, and we'll meet again with another interesting video from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.